Hey friends, I thought I would bring up the topic of receiving compliments, whether it's for your work or for your looks or for your talents or for your smarts, whatever it is, personality. How are you at actually really truly receiving the compliment? I have been on quite the journey, and I thought I have come so far. I receive compliments now, and I really did. I thought I was really good at it because I was so bad at it before. And recently, a coach I have challenged me with an exercise, and she said, "Get a little book and write down every time someone compliments you." And I thought, why would I do that? But to her, I was like, okay, sure, because I'm coachable. So I got the little book, and I felt so much resistance on writing it down. But my brain was telling me, oh, I'm too busy. Why am I writing this? I could do something better with my time. So it really got me observing that. That was kind of like a And so I'm sharing this with you because now I've become more aware of how I'm receiving compliments. And it turns out I was just fooling myself. Like, I have come so far. Okay, I have come so far. But now I realize I'm not as far as I thought I was. And had she not had me do this exercise, I would have never known. So let me see if you relate. You might relate to me, and then I'll tell you what's coming up for me right now. So when I was younger, if someone complimented me, and I think this was kind of trendy to do, so I think I was kind of programmed to do this. You might relate to this, but I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so it would be like someone compliment me and I'd go, oh no, blah, 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 blah. Like immediately, I think that was kind of like what we were programmed to do, is not take it really and be like, oh no, you're better at that than I am. Like deflect it, like put it back on the person, or make an excuse like, that's a really cute dress. Oh, I've had this forever. You don't take it, you like deflect it, right? So I did that. A lot of people I know did it. It's not healthy. You're not receiving the compliment. And then I realized a compliment is a gift, and someone is giving you an energetic gift, and they're seeing you. So I made a very conscious effort in my journey to stop and receive the compliment and not say anything back other than thank you very much. And that took a lot to get from the deflection to not saying one other thing other than thank you. Okay, so that was like part of my journey. I don't know if you relate. If you are still doing the deflection thing, I challenge you if someone compliments you, don't say anything and you just say thank you. And then your next step after that would be to actually receive the compliment. So I honestly thought I was in the receiving level of compliments. I thought, oh, I am so much better now, and I receive these compliments. Okay, so fast forward to recently, I have this little book. I'm supposed to be writing compliments in them in this book to see. It's a test to see if I actually acknowledge myself or take acknowledgement. Thought I was good at it. Turns out I'm not that good at it. Turns out I have a lot more work to do. So now it's made me aware of that. And now what has come up, can't believe I'm sharing this with you because I normally don't want to share things totally real time, but this literally just came up last night. Because I'm hyper aware of how I'm receiving compliments now, like I can't even believe this, but I'm listening to the inner dialogue really strong now. And like someone just complimented, a couple people complimented me on a post I did on Instagram. And I was like in my own mind going, like someone said, oh, you look so great or something. And I was like, oh, that's just the lighting. I heard myself doing that. I didn't say it back. So I think I'm really good at saying thank you, but there's still that little voice in there that's doing the deflection. And I made myself not say thank you right away because I realized I want to be totally genuine when I say it. So it took me like almost 24 hours in full transparency to be able to thank these different people that reached out to me and complimented me, because my knee-jerk reaction that I had been doing for years was saying thank you. And I thought I was being authentic, and I thought I was taking it in. I thought I was receiving it, but it was totally surface level. I actually wasn't totally taking in their compliment. I was saying it to be nice and respectful, and I don't know. But inside my own mind, subconsciously, I'm still doing the, oh, well, it's just this old dress, or, oh, it's just the lighting. And I was believing it. So that's that imposter syndrome stuff coming up. If they only knew, it's just the light, it's just the this, it's just the that. So I'm sharing this with you because this is an invitation for you to kind of look at your own way of receiving compliments. And this is a metaphor for receiving in general. How are you at receiving gifts? How are you at receiving help? How are you at receiving energetic love, which is compliments? How are you at receiving financial gifts, or any kind of gift? I mean, or just anything. So receiving opportunities. Do you trust it? Do you second guess it? I know I have a lot of work to do. This has opened up a whole new can of worms for me, and I'm sharing it real time, which sometimes can be scary as a coach because, we still have our stuff we have to work on. Sorry if you hear that. Somebody started a really loud car or something. Anyways, I hope you're well. Let me know. Let me know if this has opened up anything for you. And if you are really great at receiving compliments, congratulations, honestly. Maybe share how and your secret. I love when people are good at it, and I have way more to learn on this, obviously, now that I realize this. But I am going to break through this, and I'll keep you posted. And yeah. So anyways, I'm Shell. If you liked this video, I am so grateful you're here. I would love if you gave a thumbs up. If you know anyone that could benefit from this video or any of my videos on confidence, or empaths or anything, subscribe, share it, all the things. And I will be back with more soon. So please subscribe so we can stay connected. And I so appreciate you for being here.